right now. Like on my end, it just stopped.
Yeah, I just saw the button say reconnecting. We good?
Alright. I just popped
we're
up
good
for
now.
me.
It's back on my end.
It's back
Yeah,
on
Okay.
here.
Do we really
Ooh.
need to do that again? Do I need to do it again?
For
Sure.
safe, we probably should.
Yeah.
We'll just from here. Give me a break. Although now that she frames it like that, maybe fate is to blame for how my life's been going.
Of course, it's not all bad. Poor fortune isn't all that's attracted to you, is it? It's also been a
Facilitating.
I know, what the heck? It's also been a facilitating meeting, putting you in the path of those you now hold dear. Inevitable quality, to
Enviable.
be sure. An I just can't say able today.
Enviable.
An enviable. It's like
Envy?
she shows by the seashore. I can say that, but I can't say able.
Well, can Peter Pepper pick up?
Yeah, I can't do that. Don't even ask me to do that. An enviable quality, to be sure, and a rare one.
My cup fills again just as quickly as it emptied. You really think so? The alcohol's getting to me. Can't seem to form my words properly. So, where's I leave off? I'm sleepy. Maybe I got carried away with the expense of booze.
Is something the matter? You've stopped drinking.
Oh, right.
Oh my. Asleep are we? Asleep already, are we?
That's a laugh.
Such an innocent expression when you sleep. Yes. That gift you hold is a rarewood indeed. The same gift, I think, as the man you take your name from. It can only be fate that led you to meet. Yes, you were destined to cross one another's path. Everything is in its proper place and time, predetermined by Providence. What path does fate hold for you from here on, I wonder? Will you become a conqueror, plunging the lands into turmoil as you recklessly make your wars? Or perhaps you will shoulder the burden of the many and rule with kindness and love.
I thought I could hear a voice. It tickled my ears, whispering pleasantly. It felt soft, like Kuon's tail. Oh, that was it. That's who she reminded me of. Kuon. When I awaken, I find myself in my own bed. Was all that just a dream? A familiar, oddly shaped bottle sitting next to the water pitcher begs to differ. Yeah, that makes it for the really short one, don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Go into the dining hall to finish things off, I guess.
All right.
I decided to hit up the dining hall for a snack, but it looks like someone had the same idea. What was her name? Atsui, wasn't it?
Oh, hello, the disappointing guy. I haven't seen you since that one time.
Who's disappointing now? It's the girl I guided to the Hakurokaku Inn the other day, the one with no filter. You here to grab lunch?
Oh, it's not for me. I'm just here to feed this little fella.
Atsui indicates the hat on her head. Your hat? Your head?
A hat? Oh, yeah, I guess that's a pretty common mistake. This little one is Kuruin.
Kurarin.
Oh, this is like Kurarin.
Kurarin? What's a kurarin?
Kurarin is Kurarin.
Atsui pets the kurarin on her head fondly, which jiggles enthusiastically as though responding. It's alive?
Of course! Kuralin's a proud denizen of the sea, after all.
Now that she mentions it, it does look slimy and lifelike, not like cloth or leather at all.
We really don't quite understand Kuralin. They just sort of drift around the beaches, yeah? They go where the wind takes them, eat anything, and they're gentle as long as we leave them be.
I'm surprised you'd wear something that mysterious as a hat.
This little guy's no trouble. Seems to like riding up there and wouldn't hurt a fly, so...
Atsui takes the creature from her head and talks lovingly to it, holding it in front of her chest.
Kuralin, say hello.
Then it floats out of Atsui's grip and toward me, waving a tentacle as though in greeting. Whoa, it floats?
Yeah, I just said, didn't I?
Well, when you said floating, I figured you meant, like, floating in the water, at sea.
This is why you're disappointing.
It's really alive, huh?
Yeah, don't get them around here. You don't get them around here? They're pretty common along the coast.
No, I've never seen one. The sight of this translucent, wobbling mass in the air, it's like I'm watching a magic trick. It obeyed Atsui's command, so it must have a pretty good amount of intelligence.
Yeah, isn't it a cutie though?
Yeah, it's not that cute. You said you were here to feed it, right? What does it eat? You said it eats up anything, but what about, like, people? Does it scavenge for carrion, or... I pull back my hand cautiously, asking Atsui about my sudden concerns.
Oh, no. Nothing like that. A young one like this, insects, fish, maybe some fresh meat would do the trick. It'll get playful and shock people sometimes, but it doesn't mean any harm.
Shock?
Yeah, with these little tentacles here.
Atsui points at one of the dangling appendages hanging from Kurarin's side. Yikes! I almost touched that.
Oh, don't be so scared. It's just a little baby shark.
Sure. Going by what I've experienced so far, taking people at their word for this stuff never ends well. Kurarin pokes Atsui's shoulder.
Yeah? It is taking a while.
Something wrong?
Yeah.
It's just that it's been a while since I asked for Kiraline's food. Maybe there's a problem. No choice, I suppose. I'll duck in and see if everything's alright. Look after this little one, won't you, love?
Huh? Hey! With that, Atsui leaves the dining hall in a hurry. She asked me to look after it, but what exactly am I supposed to do? As instructed, I watch over Kurarin, which gracefully floats about, distinctly lacking cuteness. This is cute, huh? No matter how I look at it, I just can't get cute out of this. It's not like it has a charming face.
It is cute.
Very cute.
I also
It's
agree.
cute.
Charm, huh?
Can we eat it?
Oh my god.
We want its
Momo.
liver.
Jelly.
No.
I take
Jelly
a...
liver.
Soy sauce, I think.
Sit down, Momo.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I take
Hold
a...
me
already
back, hold me back.
salivating.
I'm gonna take a bite. Hold me back.
I take a writing brush from my pocket and set it against the creature's slimy skin. Let's draw one up here. There you go. Maybe you'll be cuter with a face.
Haku, please.
You never know. You
Oh
could
my
be more
God.
popular with the girls this way. Lady Killer Kurarin. 2 quick circles, a half moon crescent for a mouth, and we're golden.
Yes.
Weird.
That's a franchise mascot right there. Yes.
Weird. That was supposed to make you cute, not even weirder.
I disagree with Haku.
Maybe if I add the pupils too?
Oh my gosh.
It's looking like Maroro.
Kawaii.
Okay, now we've crossed the line into creepy.
Yeah.
This thing's gonna haunt my nightmares if I don't erase it. I gently take Kurarin and wipe its face with a hand towel. It's slippery. Hard to wipe. Ah!
Ah, Haku. So this is where you got off to. Dear sister was...
Kurarin adheres to Nekone's cheek and she flings the creature away with all the strength she has. I understand how she feels, but come on, that's just cruel.
What is that?
It's Kurarin.
Kurarin is what, pray tell?
Kurarin is Kurarin. Well, how should I put this? I was trying to make it cuter, but it's hard to wipe off, so...
No, cute. I'll be seeing that horror in my dreams tonight.
You cut off at the beginning.
Ah. And that's your notion of cute. I will be seeing that horror in my dreams tonight.
Don't say that. I didn't think it would turn out like this.
Be a disaster if you let this stuff of nightmares out in public.
Disaster's stretching it a little.
Anyway, dear sister's looking for you. And now that I have delivered the message, I will take my leave.
With that, Nekone quickly exits the dining hall. Huh? And as my attention returns to the room, I realize I don't see the flung-away Kurarin anywhere. Ah! You know what? Milky hasn't said anything in a while, so...
So you showed yourself, you monster!
Then, faintly muffled, Oh... I actually know who that is. And I'm gonna
is
stick
it?
with Milky for that one.
Okay.
When Crystal's not here. Then, faintly muffled, I can hear the sound of someone falling downstairs, breaking plates, yelling.
Is this?
I think it is.
Sorry
Okay.
about that.
Oh, for shame, love. I thought I asked you to keep an eye on it.
Sorry. I only took my eyes away for a second.
Oh, but aren't you lucky, Kiraline? Getting such pretty makeup done. Hey, Kiriline's so happy.
Kurarin wraps its tentacles around my face with every indication of eager affection. And the nightmarish face begins to emit an eerie light.
Ah, Kiriline's Pikachu! It's an electric type!
Ah,
Can we get a gotta get a replay on that? Hold on.
Oh, poor girl. Hang on, what are we doing? Okay, do you want
Just vibrating.
Okay.
Just fighting.
you see? So happy. That's a thanks for doing such a good job with the makeover.
How is this a tiny little baby shark? As I slip into unconsciousness, I make a note not to trust anyone else's sense of scale around here.
Kurarin Chu, use Thundershot.
Just the laughter at me being electrocuted and the noise I'm making.
Mm-hmm.
Did Merlin say he wanted like a replay of it?
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, you made a clip.
I was about to say, yeah, he's probably in the clipping
Yeah, that's why I
lab right
paused.
now.
I was like, wait a minute, what?
Oh, Kura.
Yeah.
One second.
I wanna see it. Cause I wanna hear it.
It was perfect.
It was.
The indication of eager affection. And the nightmarish face begins to emit an eerie light. Green wraps its tentacles around my face with every indication of eager affection.
I cut out the part where a monkey said use Kurarin uses Pikachu, and I kind of hate it.
Ah.
Aw.
I missed it. I'm sorry. It was my bad.
Oh.
I lean back from the notebook to crack my shoulders, finished with my reading and writing for the day. It's a pain in the ass, but I really shouldn't be illiterate. I glance to the side. Kwon sits beside me, working through her own daily exercises from that arithmetic workbook. I guess it's good that she's finally giving it some attention, but what brought this on?
I worked pretty hard, so I think I'll just call it here for today.
We briefly exchange looks.
Maybe I'll do one or two more, actually.
I somehow managed to refrain from observing it's only been an hour since she started.
Sir Haku, Miss Kwon, the tea is ready.
Ah, just when I was getting thirsty, too. Thanks, Verlutia.
Thank you.
I accept the offered teacup, steam rising from its contents. Ah, that's the good stuff. A single sip of the tea is all it takes for an indescribably sweet, brisk flavor to overcome my mouth. Goes without saying that Relutia's tea tastes great. It's so calming.
This is delicious. You always serve us something superb, Lutia.
Thank you.
I wonder why that is. I can brew a good cup, but no matter what I try, I never get on Relutia's level. I'm making it exactly the way my mother did, so...
Well, I kind of understand why. Kuon's cuisine, be it food or tea, always comes out a bit haphazard. It doesn't taste bad, but it's like a man's cooking. It's just kind of mediocre.
Oi! That's kind of sexist, don't you think?
Especially because,
Goku
like...
has some bad takes.
Yeah, he has lots of them. And this is one that I vehemently disagree with as a pretty good cook. Whose best friend is an amazing cook.
Yeah, I disagree with this statement as well.
Eternal Father's cooking is something that I would like.
Have you seen the hot men cooking on TikTok? I mean, you can't really say that. Just saying.
Hey, love.
Have you never heard of Salt Bay?
No,
I was about to bring him up. I was about to bring him up.
Yeah, well, he sucks,
He's
so. Like, as a person.
As a person,
Oh, really?
like his food.
He's banned from going to soccer at this point because of
Whoa.
because of the stuff he pulled at the World Cup.
Yeah.
Which was, you know, while the team who won was you know, taking photos and stuff with the trophy, he just walked up and started fucking with them.
Yeah. He pulled a Drake, but just not in the locker room, basically.
And also, like, no one knew who he was, so, like...
That's even funnier.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hey, love, you around? Ah, there you are. Thought I might find you here, love.
Atsui?
Oh, the girl from the other day. Oh, who's this cute girl here? Hey, love, is this one your lover?
Quit taking everything there. No, she's not, I'm sorry to say.
Oh, so she isn't. I missed my chance to hear about the good stuff again. This is Relutia. She's a friend of mine.
I'm Relutia. Yes. Nice to meet you.
Is that right? How polite you are. Though, Atsui. It's nice to meet you too, Ruli.
Ruli?
You aren't seriously going to call her Ruli, are you? So, what's up? What brings you here all of a sudden?
I had nothing better to do, so I decided to come down for a visit. Hey, what's that you'll do? Oh, ew.
Atsui takes one look at my desk and pulls a disgusted face.
You're studying.
The expression on her face is, suffice it to say, not one a sweet young maiden should ever make.
I hate studying.
Really? I couldn't tell that at all. Yeah, no, I pretty much got that immediately.
Hey, why don't you just leave all that behind? Let's go hang out somewhere.
Huh? I'm not sure I can. This stuff is kinda important. I don't want to be stuck studying any more than she does, but basic reading and writing are critical. And with Kuon pushing herself to work, I just feel ashamed to flake out now. I'm not sticking around just to watch her squirm and annoy her. Nope, not at all. I'm not sticking around just to watch her squirm and annoy her. Nope, not at all.
Yeah, we might as well. So, why don't we all go out somewhere together?
Well,
It goes against my principles not to take her up on it after she'd made the time to come see us.
what principles are those exactly? Kuon doesn't have an answer for that one, suddenly looking everywhere but at me.
A roulette table?
It's obvious that she just wants an excuse to be free of her studies right now. Usually, I'm the one slacking off. This is a bit of an unsettling reversal.
Atsui! Come on!
The two lock eyes,
We're friends!
and then they exchange a firm, enthusiastic handshake. You really hate studying that much, huh? Ruined dramatic tension has been redeemed.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Since Nekone is Oshtor's sister, how about Oshtor takes over?
No.
Hey, I like this one.
No.
And
You got
what,
it.
pray tell, is going on in here?
Momo, take the narration.
Oh god.
Nekone hovers in the doorway, watching the handshake with an awkward expression.
My, you're just swimming in cuties. Who's this girl then? Are you lost, sweetie?
Oh, I duck away for 2 seconds and we get the dramatic
Who is
tension.
this subtly rude woman?
I can't. I can't do little girls.
Who is
So,
this subtly rude woman?
Freezing.
since Momo is narration, she also is Haku. Because Haku is
Don't
narration.
mind her. Did he say anything?
I asked Nekone to give a periodic report to Ashto, which it seems she's just returned from.
Lord Ashtor summons you. Lord Ashtor summons you. He wishes to ask a favor.
Ashto wants a favor? She explicitly used Ashtor's name, not Ukon's. Must be something important then.
Oshtor? Like Oshtor Imperial Guard of the Right Oshtor? Half of the Twin Shields Oshtor?
As if saying, who is this precisely?
I'm
As I
Atui.
was saying,
I'm Atui. But hey, you do mean that Oshtor, right? Oshtor the Imperial Guard? Are you an acquaintance of his?
That's... Crap, we probably shouldn't talk about this with outsiders around.
Our work with him is still secret.
Shonen, you are the reason this is happening. You don't get to complain.
Exactly.
Monkey.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna say
okay.
monkey, bro.
Acquaintances? Well, not quite. We're his undercover agents.
Ooh,
Akane.
dear sister?
why are you disclosing that so casually? That can't be alright.
Oh, is that so? Tell me, this Imperial Guard guy, is he the perfect man?
What? That's, an awfully unceremonious response to getting that bomb dropped on you.
Without a doubt. I've seen great men, but only a handful of his caliber.
Nekone puffs out her flat chest at Kane's words, looking really proud of her brother's reputation. I'm more surprised that there are still men like him in the world, honestly.
Oh dear. I'll bet he's a real hunk, too.
Nekone nods
Emphatically.
several times, in fact.
I never knew friends could be this great. To think I'll be introduced to a man like that.
Huh? I fail to comprehend your excitement. We are not introducing you to my dear brother.
Dear brother?
Oh.
Does that make you Allshore's little sister then?
Nikona freezes at those words, glancing around anxiously. She crouches low, head in her hands.
Miss Nikone, are you alright?
Ah, well, cat's out of the bag anyway.
I guess it can't be helped. Keep this under your hat, alright?
Hey, you don't get to say that when you blew our cover in the first place.
Sure, you're gonna introduce me to him, so it's no problem at all.
Is she making implicit threats? I'm not sure if it's worse if she's aware of what she's doing or not.
So, I ask again. Who is this?
He's my new friend. Haku introduced her to me, which I need to thank him for.
So, this is your fault once again.
Oh god, hold on. Let me do that again.
So, this is your fault once again.
I can't do. Local.
What do you mean, once again? And why are you glaring at me like that? Still, a summons from Ashtor. I just hope it isn't another troublesome job.
Alright, scene's over. We go back to
Thank
our regular...
God, I cannot do.
Lord Ashtor, I have brought them as requested.
I can't do it.
Well, again, it's ruin dramatic tension. You don't have to try to
Yes.
imitate the voice if you don't feel like you can keep it up.
Well, but that's the thing, though. I think it's more.
Hold on,
fun
let me
when you try.
let me read this one last time in the way that I want to read it. Hold on, let me just do it. Let me just give me a minute.
Him and his low voice.
Lord Ashtor.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, Nekone, inside an Abkamu. Okay.
Yes.
Alright.
He's more Abkamu than man now.
Lord
Which is
Ashtor,
evil.
I brought them as requested.
Alright, anyway, Momo. Since we are
Lord
back to normal
Usher.
now.
Lord Usher, I have brought them as requested.
Thank you all for coming.
Kuon, Rudutia, and I arrange ourselves before Ashtor, who remains seated. It's so strange. Even though I know this is Ukon, when he's in Ashtor mode, everything feels tense.
Incidentally,
Ashtor shifts his gaze to the person next to me, looking faintly puzzled.
who is this?
Nice to meet you. I'm Atsui.
Trying to tell her to go back to her room was a wasted effort, and Kuon's no help, so she followed us. Don't mind her.
As you say. Hold on, hold on, wait.
Yeah.
As you say.
Dear Buffer.
He carries on, seemingly paying no mind to Atsui without further questioning. I can see a little of Ukon in that, honestly, taking things at face value. I think she's yawning.
I know. Okay. I mean, how was supposed to be young?
Who is this again?
What's wrong? You wanted to be introduced so badly, so what's with that face?
Oh dear. See, he's definitely a perfect man. Sincere, forthright, not a flaw to speak of. But,
What, unsatisfied with that?
he's all stiff. It'd probably be way too exhausting to go out with him.
If you only knew. Well, yeah, alright, I can see that. Ukon aside, I could see that being the case with Ashtor, but jeez, isn't she being needlessly picky?
My arduous.
Arduous.
Okay, my arduous quest for the perfect man continues.
So,
So, what did you need to see us about?
I called you here because someone in my care requires escorting.
Escorting.
So it'll be like when we escorted Relutia to the capital?
That's Austin. God, now, Akani, not being able to read everything is rubbing off on me. All right, hold on.
I dare you.
That's ostensibly correct. I know what it is. Just give me a minute. That's ostensibly correct, but there are complicating factors.
Well, I figured as much. Seeing as we're Oshtor's deniable assets, I would have been surprised if that wasn't the case.
I appreciate it. I'll have the person in question illuminate the details.
Oshtor claps his hands once, even though we hear 2 claps, then calls over his shoulder.
Come in.
If this is who I think it is, I'm gonna have Milky try this one.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Actually, yeah, no, that's fine.
Question.
Okay, it is who I think it is. Cool.
Is that firm voice?
Pardon me.
Wow!
This is who you'll be escorting.
All right, Merlin, you said you had a question. What is it?
Yeah, so when I'm in like Oshtor mode, do they have like a significant shift in voice? Like when he's like Ukon and
I think
when
it's
he's
like a
Oshtor.
Batman and Bruce Wayne thing, yeah.
It's more Batman Bruce Wayne. Yeah, it's the same voice, and we can tell it's the same voice, but the way he carries himself is completely different.
Okay, got it.
You're doing Oshtor really well, by the way.
This is who you'll be escorting.
Speaking of which one does he genuinely consider himself? Is he the man or the mask?
He's Ukon. He's definitely.
He's both.
Yeah, but you know how it's like, normally there's like one that he considers himself, like, which one does
I can tell he really likes being Ukon.
Yeah.
But he feels like he's burdened by being Oshtor. It's kind of like a position that he's kind of like, I have to do this. It's kind of like you said. It's like Batman. He has to do it.
Yeah.
Also, if your question is also, what is the name he was born with? It's Oshtor.
Oh, okay. That's one way of answering it. Sure.
I am
But
your
Ukon is the name of his soul.
Yeah. Okay. That narrows it down. Yes. That's what I was looking for.
I am Yuri. It's a pleasure to meet you.
The young man bows respectfully as he introduces himself. Looks like the timid, slightly androgynous type, but he seems nice enough. So, what exactly are we protecting you from if you need escorts? We need details to do our job well.
Yes, well, about that.
Yes.
Oshtor gives Yuri a pregnant look, and the boy sheepishly steps forth.
This must be fate!
Huh?
Indeed, this must be what they call fated encounter.
You say something?
I accept your request!
What is she blithering about?
You should sound a little bit more annoyed when you say that. Like, what is she blithering about? Like you're
What
genuinely.
is she blithering about?
There you go.
Interested in joining up with us, Atui?
Try it again.
Okay. Interested in joining up with us, Atui?
Of course!
Dear sister?
Would that be alright?
It's fine. We're understaffed after all.
You brought her with us in anticipation of this, didn't you? Kuon only smiles and winks. Bingo. I had a feeling.
I was getting frustrated because we just couldn't find a skilled person. And then one came right to us. A skilled person joining up for free, no less. I can't stop laughing at all this.
I figured Kuon didn't have many friends, so I can understand this, but are you totally sure? I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop now. She seems harmless enough, but at what cost? Is she really skilled as all that, with that warm outward... by any chance, is Atsui strong?
Huh?
What? Did I say something weird?
You're going to end up in trouble someday if you don't learn how to read people better, you know? Yuri, I know a place that have some fantastic drinks.
Okay.
How about we go get a drink to celebrate our fateful meeting?
Huh? No, I have to talk. Okay.
It's fine. We'll talk after we're relaxed. Come on, let's go.
Huh? Wait a minute.
Don't worry about a thing.
And I'm the one who needs to learn to read people?
There's no telling where they'll end up if they go off on their own. I should tag along and watch them. Nekone? Ruletia, let's go.
So be it.
Okay.
I'll leave the rest of the nitty-gritty stuff in your hands, okay, Haku?
What? Hey, don't just drop this in my lap and run off. You're just trying to force the bothersome stuff on me. And she's gone.
It gladdens me to see you're enjoying yourselves. I'm jealous, truly.
In what way do I look like I am enjoying myself? Let's swap sometime so you can get pushed around.
I think it's a fine sign. They trust you enough to leave the business matters in your hands. I was starting to wonder who your new ally is, but to find her, of all people, in your company. You lead an unusual life, to say the least.
Huh? You actually know Atsui?
Not personally. Her father boasts to me about his beloved daughter quite often, though. Often enough that I suspected he was doing it only to irritate me.
I see.
I sympathize with her desire to distance herself from her upbringing. Out of consideration for that, I feigned ignorance of who she is.
Guess he's got it all figured out then. Well, putting that aside for now, what else do I need to know about this job? You mentioned there are, extenuating circumstances? Your men could act as escorts in broad daylight. You need us because it's something more sensitive.
You have the right of it. Yuri is an illegitimate child caught up in a matter of inheritance.
Inheritance, huh? I think I know how this story goes.
It saddens me that I cannot say anything to the contrary. Yuri was originally a manor servant, you see. No relations to speak of, no particular status. But when the master of the house passed, his will detailed a bequest to be made to his bastard child.
I see where this is going. You want to keep the scandal secret from the public.
That, and securing a stealthy escape from the capital for Yuri. Formerly reticent blood relatives are closing in like vultures.
Reticent.
Seeking a... Did you just...
Yeah, well, you did it to me.
Payback.
Revenge.
Interception! Alright. Formerly reticent blood relatives are closing in like vultures, seeking a piece of the bequest. I think that actually kind of worked really well, too. So there is, regrettably, an element of potential danger to be considered. The important wrinkle is that Yuri has since renounced the inheritance and wishes to be rid of the matter.
Wait, if the inheritance isn't part of the picture, then why do you need us to act as escorts?
Many do not believe the sincerity of the renouncement. They think Many do not believe the sincerity of the renouncement. They think it's a ruse to throw them off guard. The amount is only a small portion of the will's total bequests, but still far from insignificant. Deception and threats of the abduction have rendered armed escorts the only viable countermeasure. Living amongst the wolves of the capital at a time like this must be difficult, as I can only imagine.
Yeah, no kidding. It's just greed and intrigue all the way down, isn't it?
Just so, I'm afraid. Even so, to disregard a man's last wish for his child's happiness. Yuri is letting go of the inheritance to protect the family name from scandal for him. All that is left is to meet Yuri's lover outside the city so that they can start it over together in a new place. I've arranged for another escort after that point. All you need to do is get Yuri outside the city.
I see. I think I get the idea.
Will you accept?
Not like I have a choice, seeing as the others have already dragged him off.
I appreciate it. Truly.
But this means he's gonna disappear from the capital altogether, huh? Atwi will be disappointed. She seems totally smitten. Hopefully she doesn't just end up running off with... Wait. Hold on, who did you say he was leaving the capital with? Yuri.
Yuri.
Who's he leaving with?
A lover. Someone Yuri has pledged both heart and body to.
Oh, I see. Ah, Atwi. Sunk before you even started fighting.
We spoke only briefly, but he seems a fine enough young man. He thinks nothing of riches that might fall into his hands. He places her happiness first. He asserted that he'll make her happy by the fruits of his own labors. She ought to be fine and left under his care.
Now that's something I'd be embarrassed to... Huh? Did you say she?
Yes, I had Yuri disguised as a man to throw off her pursuers. Altered gender presentation is effective.
Atwi's designs continue to blow up in her face. How do I even explain this to her? I can't just crush her and say, "Hey, you've been had, sorry." Not when she's in such high spirits. I'll just act like I didn't hear anything. And that, everyone, is where we're going to have to call it. Or rather, wait until the pre-battle screen shows up, so...
I do actually have to feed my dogs. We're gonna pick this up again tomorrow. We can start off a little earlier tomorrow too, if you want.
Oh, I love how
If
you're making
everybody's okay.
decisions for everybody.
I know, right?
Love this. Dang.
We've started off early before.
Once.
Yeah.
And it was after everybody had woke up early.
Well, that's why I'm bringing it up now, hon.
Well, does everybody want to wake up early?
I'm gonna already be up, so.
I have night shift off this 2 weeks, so I'm good.
Only an hour earlier than usual.
Kura? Milky?
I can do it. I've woken up early these past 2 weeks, so yeah.
Oh hey, a different portrait of Kalula.
She looks
So
really
pretty.
good. I really love her now.
I've loved her before.
Same.
I'm just thankful I can do her voice justice.
What about you, Monkey?
Oh yeah. She is. I think
No,
she's
I mean,
actually-
like,
No,
tomorrow.
no,
Oh,
no.
availability.
Early.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Well,
we're-
yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
you
no,
know
I
where
like
I'm
her
at.
too.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
So,
but
sorry. Before when Haku was just like getting the snacks and everything from the old people, they mentioned mamutu. It's just a pork bun.
Oh, it looks so good.
pork buns are legit though. Oh my
They are
god.
so
I really want one.
good.
And dongo are just dongo. So
The dongo.
Yeah. I figured dongo was dongo, but knowing that mamutu is pork buns, I'm like, yes. Oh my god.
and that's a red
I was
snapper, isn't it?
I think so.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Matari. What's the mysterious man?
Yeah. Oh, that
Oh.
guy.
Hey,
And
look,
that's-
it's me.
and the twins.
I haven't seen them in a while.
I thought you see the last of me, huh?
Yeah, and every time like a major event happens, this gets filled with more stuff.
Yes, I was noticing it. He's already got like 2 pages worth. Well, a scrolling page.
He was
at least,
captured once
of
more when
info.
he and his men fell into a manure pot.
Ooh.
I fell into a bag of shit today. What did you do?
He got biffed.
Make like a tree.
And get the fuck out of here.
And buzz off. Make like a tree and get at it.
Yeah, there's so much stuff here that like we wouldn't actually get otherwise.
Okay, I've got to get going, pick up my daughter from school.
Yeah, I got homework to do.
Yeah, I gotta go and I gotta feed my dog.
Yes,
I-
yes,
I-
yes.
Yeah. We all have other things to do.
We will
Oh,
be
yeah,
continuing
Momo.
this tomorrow.
Are we doing everything an hour earlier tomorrow?
Well, Kura hasn't said nothing and Momo hasn't said anything.
It could work. It's
Shonen, this stream started with gameplay. You missed it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was pretty
Yeah.
fun.
And
Yeah.
and gameplay was about to happen here. So that will also be we'll
How we
be
start.
experiencing gameplay tomorrow.
Hopefully earlier.
I mean,
But just
it's a
know
visual
that-
novel, so
Yeah, just
like,
know
you
that
know,
the-
there will be times like this.
And just know that this entry in the series has far fewer battles than the others.
We don't know about Mask of Truth. We don't know.
I can
If that's
only assume for Mask of Truth. But I assume there's gonna be a lot of shit going down.
Yeah.
Alright. Is anyone streaming right now that I can raid? That would appreciate a raid.
Let's see. As far as tomorrow I might be. More than likely, I'll be able to make it tomorrow, but there is a possibility that I won't.
Gasp.
I know, right? Like, I really won't. I really don't know for sure at this point because there's something I was kind of scheduled to do, but the person would have really confirmed it by now if I was set for it. So there is a pretty good chance that I might be free tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm really interested to see how this goes. I'm really, I'm into
Oh
this.
yeah. Well, I mean, if I'm not able to make it, I'm definitely of the persuasion that the show must go on. So yeah, like I
I will,
I will
I will voice your characters for you.
much appreciated.
Yeah.
Alright.
Everybody did really good today. By the way, I'm really satisfied with all the performances that everybody did today.
Yes.
Good job.
Yes.
Round of applause. Round of applause. Come on.
Alright.
Poke.
Until next time, everybody, may your story grow ever more interesting.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a good time.
Bye.
Sayonara.
안녕히 계세요.
I really gotta learn how to say that.
The Kanye's like, no, it's mine.
That's the stream.
Whatever key card that I had found.
Yeah, if
Good
you're gonna learn
job.
Korean, you gotta do it right.
This.
Yeah. All I know is 방황하세요. 안녕. I say 방황하세요 because
Oh yeah,
it's
because
like
bang. Yeah,
bang.
sliver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bang.
Thank you.
That
And
might
it's
be
just-
something
banana,
different.
like,
You
you
gotta
know,
be careful with
Welcome,
that.
Rookie Swing.
Yeah.
I'm flying in the spaceship.
Everything has a different
playing
way of saying
Descent
it,
too.
so it's
I'm
like
killing all these
it might
evil
change
You
into
robots.
something
dodged the
else.
bullet there.
You might be
Yeah,
saying
hey.
like something bad and then
shields.
say
Super fun.
Watch
hasayo.
my shields.
Because hasayo means like
No,
something
the
like
hugging
yo
robots
at the
are
end of a
chasing
sentence, just a proper way of saying
The
it.
spiky hugging robots.
That's a risk I'm
Anya-
willing to make.
Yeah, 안녕하세요. You can say bang bang 안녕하세요. But not bang bang hasayo, whatever the heck you said.
I said 방향하세요.
Bang bang. That might be a different word. You might, yeah. It's pretty sure it's a different word. Hasayo
It's
is
so late
something-
in the game for him to be receiving this knowledge.
I've
already done it so
many.
ma-
Oh, right. And no, you have said it okay until just now.
No, I always say 방향하세요.
Yeah, he does.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't
I'm
notice
sorry.
that.
I thought he was saying. Like,
I just thought he was
like, I
saying
didn't
the
catch the
regular
bang.
greetings.
Yeah,
Yeah, me neither.
same.
No, 안녕. 안녕.
Hmm.
Like 안녕 is hi. 안녕, like. if you're-
방향하세요.
Yeah, if you're,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah. So if you change 안녕, you change that word completely. 안녕 is
I just added a B
Hi.
in front of it.
changes it. It's like 안녕, 안녕 by itself. 안녕 is hi. So it's like people answer the phone. 안녕, 안녕, how you doing? Stuff like that. 안녕 하세요, 안녕 하세요.
안녕하세요.
하세요 is a different part of the word, and then yo is a proper way of saying it.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요.
안녕.
안녕.
네 means yes. 네.
네.
Yeah, 네.
네.
잘하세요. Good job. See, yo.
잘하세요.
Yeah. 잘하세요. Yo at the end of it,
잘하세요.
proper way.
잘하세요.
네.
네, 하세요.
That's a different word. 아니요. That's no. no. 아니요.
아니요. 아니요.
No.
아니요.
Yeah. 아니요. No. It's like
아니요.
네 is yes and 아니요 is yo. No. 아니요. No.
아니요.
Yeah.
네, 아니요.
Yes and no. Oh, there you go. Some
The
lessons.
Korean roof sniper was a really bad reference for my character.
Well, you can make it. Just don't want to say.
Do you
another
know
word.
that? Do you know the reasoning behind why I was?
Yes,
I'm the
you told me.
the Korean roof snipers and the LA riots. and
Yeah,
everything.
shout out to
It was in
my
1990.
radar.
Maybe not then. I think you should learn a little
okay,
bit more
let's
of the
launch the
Koreans
game
and
again.
way say stuff, so you don't
Mhm.
say something and change it into something bad or messed
I've
up.
seen a lot that there's a lot of VTubers who end up like shifting words around. Like
Yeah,
okay, so
I'm starting to think this game does not want to be fun.
Hikigane
It just- it
is
keeps
the
crashing.
Japanese
it keeps
word
crashing on
for-
me.
for,
It's getting kind of ridiculous.
trigger, gun trigger. So I simply took
Okay.
the H out and I replaced it with an M. And Miki
But it's fine.
is the word
I just
for
need to say
like
more often.
loving
It's
tree
really
or
not
something like
in
it's
my
tree branches
playstyle.
or
I don't
something
like-
that. Yeah, look it up.
I don't like save scumming,
So-
and we won't be save scumming. But
I'm well
like
aware that I
saving,
bastardized
multiple
some
times
words
a
in
level, but
different
it is what it
languages.
is. Old janky games be old and
for the
janky.
purpose
Who
of-
knew?
It sounds alright, but yes.
Tell you what's really weird though is, I feel like the
Yeah, you
first
just-
time
you
I
just wanna
played
be
these
careful.
games,
Because you don't know if you created something like
I
that
feel
might
like
say
I did like
you
a
know,
full 12-hour stream
mum
and nothing
butthole or
bad
something
happened.
like that. Haseo.
Mom butthole
Oh my god.
My
Like-
butthole, I say, oh,
let's
that's
not
what it
I
means
mean-
now. You can't change it.
I mean, like, you know,
So
like,
what is the vertigo pack?
donkey
The vertigo pack is
you know, like, it sounds like
official-
donkey, but
official
donkey
expansion
is
in
shit-eating
Senku.
dog.
and it is
Ooh.
very, very
Yeah.
Ooh,
good.
Shrek. Jesus.
I have.
Yeah.
Damn,
don't
Shrek.
get-
That's
Oh, no.
that's shit-eating
Alright,
dog.
let's start
It's
it.
donkey. So you could be saying something that's way doesn't sound like it.
Space Station Shiva, Earth Orbit, PBS,
Cool.
MC.
I don't know. Twitch doesn't know the difference.
Oh, it's got its own story. 38 hours and still no
But
contact
maybe
with the Shield
maybe a Korean
Defender.
speak. Yeah, people.
His ship
Maybe a
speaking
Korean speaking person.
telemetry would
Maybe.
still report
Maybe.
in if he had warped to any known part of space.
It's like I don't know a lot of cuss
Judging
words in
from the
Korean
complete
'cause
loss
I
of
try not-
contact, however, it is reasonable to presume.
I will ask
either in
a
deep space or
Korean
dead.
friend of mine.
All in all, it has not been the tidiest conclusion
I
to this
will
whole
get back.
madness.
Okay, I think
But
bung
tiny enough.
is a bung.
Now to finish
is
my
like
report,
some-
this
Like
is
bang,
some-
bang,
I know.
bang,
But there's some words like when they translate. from
Lastly,
English
I
to
find myself
Korean,
deeply
Korean,
troubled by these latest
vocabulary
developments.
I
doesn't
looked.
have anything to do with-
I checked to make sure about this. Like, it's not that I didn't do my
system that
research
my
about this.
division and
It's
I
fi-
have been-
it-
okay,
it's
whatever.
probably all right. I looked it up. It didn't seem
Shiva.
like that there were. It was tied to any bad
I do-
word.
are we being
Just
treated to
sure
the whole
about
board
that.
meeting here? What
Just
What is
asking, just
this?
asking.
Like I said, I know some people who speak Korean.
Okay.
I'll ask.
So I don't
Shielded.
think "eng" is
Oh,
a
cool,
Korean
okay.
vocabulary.
Did you write
I
an
don't think
entire
so,
essay
but
for
there's
this?
bang as a BOM, like bang. Because a lot of the words change, like how they write it for the vocabulary. The words change. Just like there's a coffee, coffee. Instead of coffee.
What is this?
Coffee.
A new robot, but without a
Coffee.
picture. New enemies, huh? Really?
Yeah. Anyway.
Interesting.
So bang, according to this, means spring. Bum.
Oh, I don't know if I should be picking Hotshot
Look at
if
that.
there's brand new enemies in this. This could be tricky.
Yeah, and then Heseo just is this form of respect. So
Yeah, these
you'd be
guys
like,
are new.
"Spring."
I've never seen those before.
spring.
Oh my
Respect it.
Okay. It looks so weird.
I'm learning
I
Korean.
love how we said we
myself,
all
so I
had to
just
leave,
didn't-
but yet we're
I
all
know,
still here.
right?
Weapons
But
are
the
not
acting
weapons.
is
She's keeping me here.
bad.
Yeah.
Maybe he's looking over
Okay.
For this
Okay.
mandatory
Oh,
lesson in
yeah.
Korean.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just wanted you to be careful with it. I guess I've been hearing you say it like normally, but then I'm like, I didn't hear you try.
Well, it's very subtle. You
It is
unless you
subtle.
like if you unless you're really listening,
Okay.
you don't catch it, and that's
really
that's
wish
the
that-
beauty of it.
Guidebot was like,
yeah.
That's why
Well,
I came up with it. I was
was-
like, "Bangangaseo."
Oh yeah. I thought it sounded
was
weird,
really
but I
rough,
thought it
that
was just
last
the way you
mission.
were saying.
No. It's
Okay.
that's
Guidebot
literally me
help.
doing finger guns. Like,
Oh. It's
"Bangangaseo."
cute. I just don't want you saying something
Jeez.
wrong.
Well, I
And then-
appreciate it.
Yeah.
And getting canceled
like
into oblivion.
like 안녕히계세요 and there's 안녕히계세요. So they're ke and ki are in there. So it could be ke. I think it's
these
if
are
the
kinda
person
cool.
is staying and the person's leaving, they say bye.
They do have
And
their
then
own
ge
weapons.
is if
Just, I guess I was
if you're doing
staggering
the opposite,
them.
you're leaving and they're saying something like
Inter-
that.
oh,
So it's different
okay,
forms
that's
of
not
saying
good.
that too. 안녕히계세요 and 안녕히가세요. It's different. We
Yo,
mostly say ke.
they kind of move around
안녕히계세요.
like drones. Oh,
So how about that
Keep
glass,
is This
Momo?
way, but I've got a
Oh
feeling.
yeah, I was.
I'm sorry, like, was that silence like a still going, or was that like a
Sure,
like a?
let's keep going. Let's
blank.
keep going. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I
I have to- I gotta go.
Oh, okay.
Take care.
But I did want to know about the
Can I hear
glass.
Kura
and-
one time? Kura, just say hi for me. I miss your voice.
Hi.
Oh, okay.
Hey, he's
Sorry.
alive.
Delayed.
It's okay. I missed you, and then I was
Okay,
like, I didn't
finally,
hear him the
Energy
whole
Center.
time.
Yeah, I just I didn't want to interrupt anyone.
You're not interrupting ever.
You're never interrupting, Kura.
That's only a Merlin and a monkey, bro.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially monkey bro.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Got blue key
Love you
card.
guys. I gotta go. Bye.
Take care, Tommy.
Bye bye.
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 Okay, I gotta go. I got homework.
dude, I need
Early
I need
morning.
my
Oh,
vote.
Kura, you're here.
These enemies that are like a mile
Yeah.
away.
So,
with
Kura,
a hit scan
I
are
have
so
a
much more
question
effective.
for you.
Yeah.
Did you actually end up making a Mosnu headband?
I planned to, and then I fell asleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, technically, I can do it
decide
right now.
where he
I'm
wants to go to.
awake enough.
Okay, but it'll be a while before we see Mosnu again.
I mean, I can also do
So in
Kiryu
other words,
because,
you got
like,
time.
I don't have any other roles.
Oh.
Oh yeah, because
and I saw Kiryu just now.
Kuru, yeah, he has a mask
borrowed him.
that
He has a
would be-
mask?
Yeah.
Launches like 3 of those. It's like moving.
Well, Momo, I'll ask about
you
the
see
glass
that? It's
and
like
Perry the
animated.
platypus tomorrow. But
Okay,
yeah, for now,
okay.
Little arms
See you guys
are like
later.
moving up and down.
Take care.
bye.
Yeah, give me a second.
Walking Canyon. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I need to go as well.
Do it.
School
Bye
stuff.
bye.
Bye bye. See
Okay.
y'all tomorrow.
This way for the
See
rectum,
ya.
huh?
Alright. Now.
What happened?
Now,
What
I'm
happened?
not entirely sure if this
I
mask
heard
is
that
anime only or
Weird
not,
space
but
opening
it
noise.
exists, so. There you go.
Something opened.
Ooh. That's an interesting mask.
I'm pretty sure it's anime only. Because the way he's introduced in the
Still
anime
talking
is
about
literally
Loki
him thinking that Haku's
I know,
kidnapping
I know,
Nekone.
I know. I
And
said I
he
like
is
the
running
boys getting
across the
so much
rooftop
better, but,
tops trying to save
you know,
her.
Still
Okay,
nice to
that's
have
cool
you.
though. I like
Come
that
on.
one. Why
You
didn't we
stun
have
heck
that
out of the
scene?
robots. And they can't do nothing when I stun them. Oh my god.